Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and welcome to the 49th annual convention of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community here in the United Kingdom. By the grace of Allah, we have been blessed with a huge Jalsa ground here in Hadiqatul Mahdi. Many of us who have come here might not even have had the chance to visit all the departments and to visit all the facilities that have been set up here in Hadiqatul Mahdi. We would like to take you on a small tour, and what better way to do that than with a buggy. Our first destination is the kitchen. Welcome to the Langar Khana. Many guests, thousands of guests of the Promised Messiah ﷺ, make their way here to Hadiqatul Mahdi. Of course, that's a lot of guests that require food. This is the place where all that food is cooked. The famous dal, the delicious aloo gosht, and in these pots, that food is prepared by the volunteers of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat here in the United Kingdom. Second item on our tour is the store. So all the departments, they send their members to this department in case they require anything from the stores department. Be it water, be it rice, be it plastic cups, be it cutlery, or be it any refreshments for their members. Next stop, the roti plant. God Almighty revealed to the Promised Messiah ﷺ that this naan is for you and for the dervishes who are with you. Since the time of the Promised Messiah ﷺ, many years have passed. But this tradition and this love for his guests of the Promised Messiah ﷺ has remained and still continues to grow even up to this day. Since a few years, Hazuri Anwar Aziz instructed the making of this brand new roti plant. With the help of new modern technology, this process has been sped up, and today we see that thousands of rotiyan are made on a daily basis, fresh, right here in Hadiqatul Mahdi. Let's head to the entrance now with some information you should keep in mind. So once you've parked your car and made your way to the entrance of the Jalsa Salana, you will see the scanning area where you're required to bring your AIMS ID to make things easier and to speeden up and quicken up the process of entering into the Jalsa Salana. Assalamu alaikum. After that, we have the scanning. You're required to put all metal objects, your watch, your wallet, any coins, any keys you have with you into a box to get it scanned. So in case you forgot to take out anything from your pocket which would make the sound, you will have to go through further checks. So in order to avoid these checks, make sure you put out everything from your pockets which contains metal. Now that we're inside, let's check out the exhibition. The photo exhibition, or Mahsan Tasavir, is the centrally maintained image library of the Jamaat Ahmadiyya based in London. Every year, for the guests of the Promised Messiah ﷺ coming to the Jalsa Salana, this exhibition is moved and shifted from London to Hadiqatul Mahdi so that the visitors and the members of the Jamaat from various parts of this world can look at the image library and the pictorial history of the Jamaat Ahmadiyya. Hop on the buggy and let's head to the Bazaar. The Bazaar is meant to be for such guests of the Promised Messiah ﷺ who come to the Jalsa, but from where they come from, they might not be able to find certain things. There are many things that are found here, for example, clothing. One of the most favorite and most popular things is maybe the rings of the Promised Messiah ﷺ with the prophecy, أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ بِكَافٍ عَبْدَهُ. Similarly, those people who are not able to maybe eat the food here or would like to taste something else, different food stalls have been set up where the members and the guests can come and enjoy different flavors. Next up, accommodation. During the time of the promised Messiah, ﷺ, Huzur himself would take care of his guests that would come to Qadian to visit the Jalsa Salana or to visit him. In Hadikatul Mahdi, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community here in the United Kingdom has set up accommodation tents. Because of the number of guests being in the thousands by the grace of Allah Ta'ala, and the community growing by the day, this is not possible to be done by one individual anymore. In this regard, the guests can acquire for a small deposit some mattresses and some bedding, which are indeed quite comfortable. Feeling hungry? Let's check out the food arrangements and distribution. So the guests of the promised Messiah, ﷺ, when they come into the food market, they first collect their salan or their dal, and then they move to the tables where water is provided for them, and also the freshly prepared delicious roti here at Hadikatul Mahdi at the roti plant. Still warm. Moving on, we now reach the flags area. So this is the flags area, a very popular and very known place here in Hadikatul Mahdi. It lights up this whole entire area with all the flags from all the different countries. As Huzur announced in his speech last year, the community, by the grace of Allah, has spread into 206 countries in the world. Let's go visit MTA International. Welcome to MTA International. Established by the 4th Khalifa, Hazrat Mirza Tahir Ahmad, rahimahullah ta'ala, over 20 years ago, this TV channel saw its humble beginnings. But by the grace of Allah ta'ala, it has progressed and is progressing day by day, moment by moment. MTA 1, MTA 2, and MTA 3 bring you the live coverage of every year's Jalsa Salana here in the United Kingdom. Last but not least, the Jalsa Gah. This is the Jalsa Gah, the beating heart, the pulse of this Jalsa Salana. This is the place where Hazrat Amir al-Mu'mineen Ayyadullah Ta'ala bin Aziz delivers his speeches, and which are broadcast throughout the world, across the globe, through MTA International.